There we go.
We did see how that works. Okay. Everybody ready? We're going to grab our chair. If you have a chair, grab that. And we're going to just lift up our foot. And we're just going to do nice circles. And then just gonna go a little bit further on the outside. And then a little bit further, try to go towards the back. And relax to the other side. And then out towards the side. And out towards the back. And relax. Now we're going to take the left hand, right foot, and we're just going to flap. Nice, good. Hello. You can grab a mat in the bag. And then back. Oh, here we go. There we go. Ow. This is why I'm doing it. I can't find my own feet. There we go. There's plenty of room right here also in the light. In the light. Blinded by the light. All right, I'll sacrifice. Woo! Nice. And switch to the other side. If you need a chair, you grab one for you. And relax. And now we're going to do hinge. So hinge back and forth. If you need a chair, grab it. And other side. The key is to find a spot on the floor. And relax. Bring our knees out a little bit. Lap our hips. And then bringing our hands up, we're going to just go side to side. And now try not to move the hands. Just your shoulders. And then bring your head switching back and forth. And then we're going to just drop one arm down and then raise it up. So drop and down. And then relax, bending our knees just a little bit. We're going to bring our hands out so we're holding something. And then we're going to just slide that out, pass it behind us, come back up, grab it, slide it back, pass behind us. Just nice and gentle. And we're going to do our breath. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. And relaxing this time out to the side of the arms. And we're just going to lift, flow. And then you're going to tip your head with it. And relaxing. We're going to bring our arms out to the side, sliding, and then coming back up, and then slide, coming back up. Nice and slow, hold, back up, and hold, back up, and up, hold, and up, hold, and up. Now we're going to go down to our toes, and just hold that. And then you're going to just walk out just a little bit, place your hands out a little bit in front of you. And we're just going to roll up onto our toes. Hold that for 3 seconds. And then push back into our heel. Hold for 3 seconds. Roll up onto our toes for 3 seconds. And then push back into our heel. Roll up onto our toes. And then push back into our heels. Walk up just a little bit, not all the way, so that you have a little bit. Bend your legs, and we're just going to shift to one side, hold that, come back into the center with the squat, and then shift to the other side. Come back to the center with the squat, and then shift to the other side. Back to the center with that squat, and then shift to the other side. Back to the center. And shift. Back to the center. And shift. Back to the center. Staying in the center. We're going to straighten our legs up. We're going to bring our hands up a little bit further now. And we're just going to walk over to the right. And hold that. And then walk over to the left. And hold that. Walk back over to the right. And walk back over to the walk back over to the right. And then walk back over to the left. Walk back over. And last time, walk back over. Coming back into the center. I want you to just bring your arms together like you're holding a ball. And you're going to just bring that ball up, looking up at that ball, bringing that ball all the way around. Roll that ball onto the ground. And once again, lift that ball up. And then roll that ball against the ground. Nice and gentle. And now you get back to center. We're going to go the opposite direction. I need to go this way. Think. Yeah. Let me get that ball all the way over here. And bringing that ball back into the center. Bring our feet in just a little, bend our knees. And nice figure 8. And then slowly coming up with your ball, doing your figure 8. We're going to stop halfway in the center and do our figure 8 in the center. Try to move those hips, move those legs, bend those knees. Try to get that whole body, lift that chest up. Circling the whole body, using the whole body. And then we're going to bring that ball up a little bit further, put it over our head. Once again, nice figure 8. And then let the ball flow down. All right, we're going to go into warrior 1. You're going to put your foot out. Make sure this is that angle. Bend this knee. Make sure that knee does not go over the toe. Make sure this foot is nice and flat. You're going to come up, bring the arms up. Try to get them right next to your ears. Drop those shoulders. So you shouldn't have your shoulders up. Your shoulders should be down, nice and gentle. Relaxing into the pose. Looking out over your knee. And then we're going to go into warrior 2 where you turn your chest out, turn your hip out, turn your hands down, and then you pick the opposite hand to look over, or you can look over the other, depending on how your neck feels. Then you're going to drop that hand that is with the leg that is extended, and you're going to lift the other hand up and look up at that hand. Then you're going to bring that hand down. You're going to rest it on your knee. Bring the other arm up, looking up at that arm. And if you want to, you can bring it all the way across, but don't do that unless it's nice and relaxed. If it's not nice and relaxed, keep the arm open. You don't want your shoulder to put, want the shoulder to be nice and open. And then we're going to bring that arm down and come back into warrior one. So we're in warrior one. Going into warrior two. Drop that hand down, look up at the other hand. Bring the hand that's up, down. Look up at your hand. If you want to, you can bring it across. Get a nice good stretch. And once again, warrior one. And then we're going to step up. Step back, put the other foot into warrior one again. Make sure your knee is not over your toe, but the back leg is on the mat. And then you're going to go into warrior two. Looking at your chest, looking over your hand if you want to stretch that neck. Bring the other hand up, look up at the hand that's now up in the air. Drop that hand down onto your knee, bring the other hand up. And come back into warrior one. Warrior two. Drop that hand, lift the other one up. Bring that hand down, look up at the other arm, and if you want to, you can bring it over your, and coming back up into warrior and step up. Okay, now we're gonna need your chair. If you need a chair, you're gonna go into warrior three, which is lifting that leg straight up behind you. Putting the other hand up in front of you. And you're just holding that. You may need to bend your knees so you don't block it. Flex that toe in the back. And relax down. Now you're going to switch to the other side. Bring that leg up. Hold the chair if you need to. Make sure you bend that knee if you need to bend the knee. Flex that toe in the back. And relax. Now we're going into the Egyptian chair. So you can bring your knees down and like sitting in the chair. Make sure they're not over your feet. So you're going to push through your glutes. The weight should be distributed right here. If you're sitting in a chair, scooting back, putting the weight in this finger. Then if you can, put your hands down to the side and you're going to just lift one foot up. If you need your chair, grab your chair. And relax down. Keep your hands out to the side. You're going to switch to the other side. Lift one foot up. And then relax down. Now we're going to come up, still in the Egyptian chair, but this foot now is going to go up over your other leg. So you may need to hold your chair. And just sit and relax into it. So you're trying to sit down in the sit you can go any further. But most of you are probably right here. And relax. And we're going to switch over to the other side. So bring our body back up into the chair. Make sure you're nice and bent. Then you want up to the side. Bring that other foot up. Place it over. Knee to. Just relax and good. And come back up. Good job, everybody. All right. So we're going to go up onto our toes. Holding up onto our toes. Breathing in, squeeze everything up. Then we come all the way down into diver pose, bending our knees, looking up at our mat, dropping our hands down onto the mat, rolling up onto our toes again, coming up into Egyptian chair, and then going all the way up into mountain. And drop down, bending our hands, going into diver. Our head is up, looking like we're about to dive into a swimming pool. Drop our hands down onto the mat. Roll up onto our toes. Put our toes back down. Gently rolling up into Egyptian chair. And then rolling up onto our toes. This time we're going down into diver. But this time we're going to bring our hands out and go into downward dog. Hanging out in downward dog, we're going to just lift up our right foot. Nice, good stretch. You can bend at the knee if you need to, or you can lift it straight up into the air, whatever feels comfortable to you. Right now, I'm bending my knee. And then bring that foot down. Make sure it's placed really good. And then lift up the left leg. Bring that foot down. Now you're going to lift that right knee up to your chin. And then kick it out. And relax it down. Switch to the other side. Lift that knee up to your chin. And then kick it out. And relax down. Now we're just going to hang out here and pedal our bike. Nice, good pedal. And then we're going into plank. And we're going to go down onto the mat into crocodile. We're going to push up into sunset cobra, sorry. And then we're going to roll into table, which is this position. And then we're going down into child. Lie down into crocodile, which is straight. Go up into cobra, into table, down into child. Last time, sliding into crocodile, up into cobra, into table, and then back into child. And we're just going to hang out in child, allowing ourselves to get a nice, good stretch, closing our eyes, focusing on our breath. Any thoughts you have, let them come in, acknowledge them, and then let them go. And then we're going to slowly roll into table, bringing our left leg forward, bringing it out into a four kind of in front of us. And then we're going to slide down into the we're just going to sit here, relax, closing our eyes, deep breath, breathing in and out. And then we're going to take that back foot, bring it forward, bring it across our leg, and then we're going to wrap our hand around it and pull over our shoulder. And relaxing down. This leg at the top is going to go in front this time. This leg is going to slide back. And you're going to roll into it. Closing your eyes. And then bringing that leg all the way around. Wrapping your body around. And back to the center. This time we'll bring both legs in front of us. We're going to sit up straight. And we're going to flex our toe, lift it up off the mat a little bit. Breathe in and out. Closing your eyes. Relaxing. And relax. Pointing your toes. Just breathing in and out. And relax. Bring one foot back. So you're sitting like in a four. You're going to stretch up, touch that toe, and just place your hand on the other side, touch down below. And then if you can, you just sit up straight and try to get your chin onto your knee. And then now you're going to turn out, so you're going to turn your head down, and then bring the other arm up and out behind you. Now you're out at the side. And then you're going to bring that hand all the way over and touch your toes and in your head. And then coming up, you can take that foot that was laying down, bring it across, and once again, wrap around and twist. Coming back up, bringing that foot down, and lifting those toes up off the ground. Nice, good breath, straight up, closing your eyes, relaxing into the position. And then point the and relax, and then bring the other foot that has not been back. Again, nice form. Grab that toe with your hand. Place your hand a little bit below the knee. So that your chin trying to go over your knee. And then bring that hand lay down, up, over, and behind your back. Over your shoulder. And bring that knee up over your other foot. Wrap your hands around and twist. Relaxing down, bring that feet down, you can place your hands behind you, curl those toes in, bring your glutes to your ankles. Taking down your and relaxing those hands out to the side. You're going to just let your legs fall to one side, whichever side you want them to fall naturally, and then turn your head the opposite direction. Once again, closing your eyes, breathing in and breathing out. Allowing yourself to rest. And when you're ready, lift knees up and roll them over to the other side and roll your head to the other side. Bring those knees up. You're just going to let them fall out, down, angel. Let them fall on either side and be the feet together. Relaxing your head. And allow yourself to rest. Bring those knees up again. You're going to take your right leg, place it onto your left leg, and figure four. Take your right arm and press that right leg. Stretching that out. Relax that knee and switch to the other side. And left foot up to the right. And use the left hand to press. Use the foot. And relax. And knees down. And your hands down towards your waist. You're going to breathe in and lift your hands up over your head. Breathing in. Hold. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time you're going to take your hands and you're going to go palm up, palm down. And I want you to imagine that you're a clock and your hands are going to move like second hand, very slowly back and forth, up and down. And you're going to slowly move up towards your head like a clock going up 12. But go very slow. take your time because you're going second to second. You're not going minute by minute, second by second. It should be nice, slow movements. Going all the way up towards your head. Slowing down. Allowing yourself to relax. Let those shoulders rest. Try to get the fingers on the floor. Press that palm deep into the carpet. Just slowly go up towards your head. Nice and gentle. And then if you find a spot where you're like, nope, that's it, that's as far as I'm going, just stay there and do your palms up and palm down. Don't try to force yourself to go any further. Just stay right where you feel comfortable. This is no pain, no gain, does not exist here. Just nice and gentle. Allowing your body to relax with your breath. Try to get your hands touch to get up to the top. And remember, don't force yourself. Try to get the fingers and the palms into the carpet. Stop where you feel uncomfortable and hang out there. And then when you're ready, come back down towards your foot. Once again, nice and steady. You find that it's easier going up than it was going down. Maybe easier to go down than go up. Nice. And then you relax down to your hip. Breathe in. And then your shoulders relax. Feeling that relief at the top of your shoulders and your neck. And now let's focus on our hips. We're just going to roll back, lifting our hips up off the ground. And then we're going to roll to the left. And then we're going to roll forward, lifting our stomach off the ground. Roll to the right. And then roll back, lifting our pelvic off the ground. Roll to the left. Roll forward, lifting our stomach up. Roll to the right. And then roll up, lifting our pelvic off. Roll to the left. Roll forward. Roll to the right. Lift our pelvic. Find a gentle rhythm. Keep doing that. Closing your eyes. Allowing your body to feel. And make sure you lift everything. Lift into and then down this picture of right knee, picking up our right knee, then crunch it, grabbing it with our hand. And we're going to just do a nice good roll circle with it. So we're doing the same rolling. Now we're using our knee method. Rolling with our knee. Breathing in. Nice big circle. Notice how that changed the rolling. Feel a lot more in your upper back now. And then relax that knee. Then lift up the other knee. And do nice. And then bring both knees up. Grab your toes with your hands and lift your feet straight up into the air. And then I just want you to march up in the air. One foot going up and down, just marching in the air. And then bring those legs outside, still folding your toes, happy baby. And just like that. And bring those legs down, moving into horse. Laying gently on the mat, placing one hand over your heart, the other on your stomach, closing your eyes, focusing on your breath. After you're done, open your mouth. After you're done, open your mouth. Inhale. And I want you to imagine your front area, laying on the sunny couch. Breathing in the sun, allow your feet to take a basket. And your stomach is the top air, blowing your balloon into your diaphragm. And each time that air goes in, you light that fire, blowing into your diaphragm, opening it up, and then breathing out, opening up, and then breathing out. Lighting that fire inside your diaphragm, and then exhaling. Inhale and exhale. And each time, keep breathing in and out, filling your balloon up with more air. Slowly imagine your toes lifting up off the ground, and that you're lifting into the sky. With each breath. Inhale now. Open the eyes and lifting up the nose. Bring you up into the air. What type of balloon are you? What are your colors? Imagine who's in your box with you. Is it your husband, your child, a good friend, your dog, your cat? Who are you taking with you on this long? As you breathe in, breathe out. Floating over the sky. You see trees below you. You see the birds flying next to you. You float higher up into the sky. Listening to the sound of the people in your basket, of your animals walking and enjoying the living in and out. Not all the stress of carrying that heavy load of your friends and family out so that you can live less with your time for fun. There is such a clear bend in the make your journey towards your home. Look towards where you feel the most follow the path to your home. Sit down, heading to your home. What familiar sights do you see? What familiar voices do you hear? What is as you get closer to your home, just slowly take in that air and that all the way. Let it go. Just slowly let it back up the planet at your heart. and rotate our shoulders. Nice and away from the forward. And then rotate the shoulders the other way. And now we're going to just twist the ribs, bending our elbow with the side to the side. And coming back up, bending our elbow side to the other. Back and forth. And then we're going to bring our hands up in front of us. And we're just going to walk up to the left. And then walk over to the right. Really slowly bring our hands back into. We're going to just roll down, our head to the ground, and roll up. Bring our head all the way back. Roll down, head to the ground. Roll up, head all the way back. Yep, doing it up and down. Rolling up, rolling. And then once we roll all the way back up and relax into the center, bring our arms out to the side. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up over our head. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale up. Bring our hands into prayer. Bring them down to our chest. Mountain. Just so you know, the library has little Valentine books, and they got little hearts on them, and you can go get them. It's free, and you can open up the package and put a little surprise for you on Valentine's Day. Thank you. And I'll keep right on the chest.